Hey everybody, welcome back to more Fire Emblem Three Houses. Last time, we did a paralogue for Alois and Shamir, and in between episodes, I of course finished up 2 side quest battles, adjusted everyone's skill setups, you know, the various abilities that they learn. I slotted different stuff in, because I never did that in the Blue Lions playthrough. And now it's back to teaching the students, or at least the ones that we can teach at this point, because we spent a free day not doing that.
I understand more every day.
Well, it's always good to get your learning in. Next up, we got Bernie. You know, I guess I can just get your bow up to A. Actually, I don't even need to do that. I'm probably going to use some morale to boost her a little bit. We'll see. You, however, I could really get to work with you. What is he going to need for this one here? Toward the end. Probably gonna have you do not Dark Knight, but that's Axe Heavy Art and Riding. Yeah, you'll probably have to be Holy Knight, but then you'd need Faith. Holy Knight would be pretty cool though. And there's War Master. Holy Knight seems like the cool thing. I should probably go for that with you. Okay, the decision has been made. We'll need to get Ferdinand prepared for that.
Seems simple and
so he needs to start learning Faith. Hubie Doobie though. Hubie Doobie needs to I don't really know. Fuck it, just pour it all into this until we learn that that's not what you need. I'll look at promotions right now after I make another adjustment. Gonna go ahead and say learn Faith and learn Reason. Why not? And you, Bow, Riding. All right.
Professor.
Axe and Flying. No, don't change your entire life goals, please. And Alois wants to speak. Oh god, did I remember to, like, pump points so this is not the first rank up again? We'll find out.
Hello, Professor. You're really on the move today. A lot to get done, I take it? I'm happy to help. Tell me, is there anything I can do to lighten your load a bit?
I appreciate the offer, bud.
Oh, surely there must be something. We're practically siblings, after all. Cut from the same cloth. I was raised by Gerald just as you were, so we should have no trouble getting along.
You think we're like siblings?
Well, I'll confess there is a considerable age gap between us. My parents died when I was small, and I came to live in the monastery. It was an aimless existence. But sometimes, a knight would pass by, wearing magnificent armor. That knight was Gerald. And the first time he laid eyes on me, he made me his squire. What was he thinking, huh?
Sounds like Gerald.
No kidding. I don't think I'll ever fully understand his logic. Later, I heard that the squire preceding me had died of a terrible plague. I looked a bit like him and was about the same age, so Gerald thought me a suitable replacement. A little nutty, old Gerald, there's no doubt about that. Quite a character. All that was more than 30 years ago. How time flies.
Do you know his age?
Actually, I'm not entirely sure. You never asked him? Well, Gerald hardly seems to have aged since then. In fact, over drinks he once told me, perhaps that's a story for another day. At any rate, That's Gerald for you. One of a kind. I don't think there's anyone else quite like him.
Yeah, probably not.
Right. Well, now you've heard my whole story. I hope that you understand now why I feel such a strong sense of attachment to you. If you're ever in a bind, just give me a holler.
Thanks for the offering, but I can handle myself.
Indeed, indeed. Well, I'll let you get back to it. But truly, if I can take anything off your plate, don't hesitate to let me know.
Yeah, that we did do that support before, but fuck it, let's fill time sometimes. Here's one we actually haven't done.
It seems I am discovered. I suppose that means assassination is out of the question. At least for now.
What do you think you're doing, Hubert?
Merely keeping an eye on you, for the moment. Nothing to be concerned over. Unusually watchful. Difficult to steal upon in slumber. Perhaps an odorless, tasteless poison. Lady Edelgard certainly took interest in a difficult one this time.
Why are you following me, Hubert?
I suppose that question does warrant a response, considering it may mean your life. The answer requires me to explain some of the complex internal politics of the Empire. Are you familiar with Volkard von Arundel? He is Lady Edelgard's uncle. You may also know him as Lord Arundel, the Empire's regent. Many years ago, he took Her Majesty and fled to the Kingdom of Fargus. Then after a time, he returned to seize power. Joining forces with Prime Minister Eyre and my father, Lord Arundel rendered Emperor Ionius IX politically impotent. Lady Edelgard is Ionius IX's daughter. I cannot begin to fathom the depth of her sadness at his betrayal. I see something of Lord Arundel in you. When I look at you, I feel I can almost see a second self lurking beneath the surface. It is as if you are in constant dialogue with something inside your heart. Something with desires very different from your own. Does that description feel familiar to you at all? Because to me, you seem unpredictable. As though you could turn traitor at any moment.
There might be something to that.
The more I learn about you, the less I like. I had thought you might be of use to Lady Edelgard, but now I am beginning to think you may, through no fault of your own, present too great a risk. I hope you will prove me wrong, Professor. I would hate for this to come to bloodshed.
I'm so glad that we're becoming friends. Have some flowers.
Thank you very much.
Always
Amazing,
happy to be
though.
nice. Good job, kids. Alright, we're basically gonna
You've
have
done me a
just
great
that
service.
one. Oh yeah, we get these done.
Thank you so much.
I was gonna say, we're gonna have this paralog here forever, but whatever, we'll deal. Exploration seems to be what we should do. Skill levels. Let's go over to you. You could clearly be better at stuff, and I should allow you to reach your fucking potential. I could do that one now. It just means I just don't have to teach her for a while if I plop these down. Then it all comes down to like certification. Like what you need for that. Wish I could go back and then find out. Actually, I think I can if I like go to the roster and then click the thingy. I think that's how that works. No, that's not how that works at all. It's not very intuitive in any way. I'll do it later. I was totally into it, and then they were giving me more work, and then I decided, no, I'm good. Wait, I should. Doesn't matter if I do it now or not. Let's just give Bernie her shit, and then I don't have to worry about it later. 1,500 points. Boom. Get that there. I don't remember that's exactly where she needs that to be, but it's close. Here. Throw that there. She should be in a good spot to be a Bow Knight later without me having to put too much effort into it. Which means I can use up time on other students who I haven't used before. With that all settled, we got that. Let's harvest, and then I'm gonna see you when it's time for class. There we go. Wonderful. I should set up the gardening too. Bone meal's more than enough. Alright. See you guys at class. Welcome back to the classroom. Today, it's finally time to get your heavy armor Edelgard to B rank.
My effort.
This gives her the combat art Smite. And we might as well just get that on its way. I'm sure it's gonna want to be at a higher rank anyway. Hubert must ascend to godhood. If he's gonna assassinate me, I'm gonna have to make him as strong as possible so I get a lot of experience when I gut him. It's very crucial. Good job, young man. Man, you might almost level up just based on the end of week results. That's heartening. Three goods and a great. That very middle of the road, I guess. Shaking my head at you. I might as well advance your bow. It's like right here. Yeah, more bow prowess could be pretty useful. Now for you, I'm trying to remember what the bow needs to be. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the bow just need to be at C for you. Last two, I'm gonna do Casper for one of these. Ah yes, it's all in on axes. All in on absolute power. And then there had to be a choice made. Choice is gonna be Dorothea. Try to get her to learn some other stuff. Good job. Goals. Dorothea set to learn both. Yes, she is. Yes. I'm just double checking if everyone's on a path that I approve of, and they are. All right, adjourned.
Professor.
Faith. Reason faith. No. Let's get through this week, please. Cyril's birthday,
Yes.
have some flowers, you
Look,
kid.
Professor.
Wonderful, his horse is gonna level up. That's what I wanted to
I'm a
see.
good study.
And your faith leveled up, and your reason went up. Very, very good. Let's look at some certification stuff, because we're going to start closing in on it pretty soon. Except for you. Like, number one, what am I going to do with Byleth? I've done Swordmaster before. I could do Assassin. This outfit looks fucking neat. It comes with a tail. The rest are basically impossible for me to do. Though I would have liked her to become like a warlock or a bishop of some sort. Oh, jeez. Geez, that window. Am I right? Like, good God. I could get her good at bows, and then have her just get into this. She gets curved shoes. But if all else fails, we'll just have her do this. Edelgard, how are we doing on progress for you? For you, it's probably gonna be Fortress Knight? Look at these big-ass pauldrons she got. This is raw. Hubert. Does he have a thing that's also, like, dark? I believe he does. Yeah, there it is. Dark Bishop. Which we already have everything we need for it. Alright, so that's gonna be his goal moving forward. A dark magic specialist. Alright, well, we have everything prepped for that. I guess the other thing is I wanted to look at what the requirements were for Bow Knight again. Ah, riding needs to go up to A. That's fine. It won't be very long until I have that, and we're gonna have it way faster than we should have it. Next up, we're gonna have you go into likely Warlock, and then like Gremory later. So I do like this outfit on you better, but you know, you know. Where's Petra at? Let me try and look at her. I was going blind. I couldn't find her, and I started freaking out. Huh, that's all done. Okay, I just wanted to do a few checks on stuff. Well, now that we have that all settled, we find ourselves in a position where there's not much to do besides prep for the next mission. So I'm kind of arguing with myself of what I should do. I could go into some battles and potentially get a lot of money and other stuff prepped, and then maybe get someone to level 20, maybe? I mean, that could be possible, but their levels are so low. I could do a seminar to slightly boost some people. I could rest. I like that. Actions during skip ahead. So the actions would be... What does actions automated mean? It just picks something for me? That'd be kind of interesting, but no. I can't choose. I'm always so indecisive. I'll just go ahead and do an exploration. That way I can feed the kids and make sure everyone's super motivated when it's time for class next time. It also means that I could start the free day in November, potentially, without having to do the exploration straight away. So I'll do that, and I will see you guys when it's time to prep for the battle. Alright, now that we got all that taken care of, we have supports that we can do. And by that I mean, most of these will activate. They are plot locked, so they must concern things that happen later. No, Shamir has one with me. Let's do that. You should try listening. Oh yeah, she has to approach me at a later date, so we can't do that yet. That's fine. Then that means we'll knock all these out right now.
Linhardt, there you are.
Observant as ever, Ferdinand. What can I help you with?
You have been utilizing clever tricks to give me the slip. But not today. Prepare yourself. A noble cannot escape from his duty. Hold these words in your heart.
It seems you really mean it this time. I suppose I have no choice but to outmatch you.
Finally, a little enthusiasm. You are bravely stepping upon the path of nobility. Let us begin!
Come now, Ferdinand. Don't be foolish. I can't possibly train with you. I have places to be.
Wait! I will not allow you to get away!
I can't run anymore.
Just admit defeat.
Can't we? Just a minute. Ferdinand, let me catch my breath.
Well, maybe just for a moment. I could use a rest myself. I am surprised you could run so far. I had assumed that all that lounging around would have dulled your constitution, but I had a difficult time keeping up.
The fear of having to exert myself really helped. You're none too slow yourself. It's been a while since I ran like that. It actually feels pretty good.
It does it not? Well, how about we say that thrilling chase was your training for the day? If you will excuse me, I'm going to run even more, so I can catch you next time.
After all the running you already did, that's our Ferdinand. You always give everything your all, don't you?
And what is wrong with that?
Nothing whatsoever, Ferdinand. I mean that.
Moving on, we got a couple here.
How did you know Dorothea was an orphan?
I hear she buttered up some noble and he enrolled her in the academy.
Does someone like that even belong here?
I suggest ignoring them.
Lynn, don't scare me like that.
You seem less scared than surprised, but that's quibbling, I suppose. As for those two gossips, unimportant. I suggest forgetting all about them and their petty words. Join me for a meal. I've been the target of a lot of gossip, and eating generally makes me feel better.
Don't pretend we're the same. If I could brush it off so easily, I would.
It doesn't seem particularly difficult. Where's the problem? Is this about your pride?
No, not even a little bit.
What then?
Lynn, please just go away. I want to be alone right now.
That's fine. But your life is your own business. It's not something that can be affected by the petty words of a stranger. Ah, sorry. I kept talking, didn't I? I'll stop now.
Please do.
I'm glad everything's going well.
Linhardt, I have been waiting for much time. Please, watch me.
Watch what, Petra? Whoa! Hey, careful with that spear!
How did you find that? I did more training.
Ah, you took my advice then. I will say, the problematic maneuver seems improved at least.
At least? It is still no good?
The spear isn't really my area of expertise, but I've seen enough training to understand the mechanics. I believe I can use that understanding to further help you improve your spear work.
My spear work.
Right. As I said, when you lift up and stab down, the momentum is ruined. You're trying to swing like a giant. You're not a giant, so that's a problem. So allow the spear's own momentum to do more of the hard work for you.
Spear momentum.
The spear is heavy. When you lift it up high, loosen your grip a little.
At the top of my swing, loosen my grip. And then the weight will carry it down?
Precisely. When you put too much power into it, not only do you exhaust your grip, you tire yourself out. Got it? All that effort is taking its toll on me.
You are very clever. I wonder why you have hatred for training.
Because training is too much like fighting, and I'd really rather not fight. Also, I find training terribly dull. Anyway, good night.
He does not use his cleverness. It is a very big waste. I want you to use your power, Linhardt.
I like how 80% of his interactions are people saying, "Hey, can you do something?" He's like, "No." Maybe they'll take the hint that he just didn't want to do it, and then I'll leave him alone. Let him live by dying and
Caspar,
sleeping.
That equipment is new. It is suiting. It suits you.
Oh, right. Thanks.
You get more strength each day. I do not want to be falling behind.
I'm impressed with how much stronger you've gotten too. More than I have.
No, Caspar, you are impressing to me. I want to be training with you.
Just hold on, Petra.
What is wrong?
It's your attitude. How can you act so casual around me? My father killed your father. You shouldn't be able to stand the sight of me. You actually hate me, right? That's fine. I can take it. I completely understand. Just be honest. Give it to me straight. If our roles were reversed, I don't think I'd be able to forgive you. I don't understand how you could
You are not the one who did the killing, Caspar. Our parents had conflict, but we are not them. I have no worry about it. You should not either.
I don't need to worry? Impossible! I don't think I'll ever be...
You must. If not, the conflict will keep carrying on. If children cannot forgive, it will not ever have an ending. Is that what you are wanting?
Well, of course not.
Please, give it some thinking. I will be leaving now.
I like when it suddenly gets a little awkwardly heavy in here.
Hey, Shamir. Your archery skills were amazing the other day. I couldn't believe it when you hit all those bullseyes. Not a single miss.
It was nothing.
No way, it was incredible. You were incredible. You gotta teach me how to shoot.
Maybe.
That sounds like a yes to me. Are you free tomorrow?
Maybe. No promises, though.
Come on, Shamir, don't be like that. Wait, is this because you don't think I'm good enough? Oh, that can't be it.
It's nothing personal. As someone born in Dagda, I'm not very fond of the Empire.
Dagda? Where is... Oh, you mean where they had that war with the Empire a few years back? The country west of Fodlan. Across the ocean. That Dagda?
That Dagda. But that is behind us.
I had no idea. I understand why you'd hate the Empire so much, though. My father was a major general in that war. He led an entire army. If I were you, I definitely wouldn't want to train the son of someone who killed all those Dagdans.
You misunderstand. I harbor no ill will toward your generation.
Huh? Well, then what does this have to do with you teaching me how to shoot?
I simply have other commitments. I don't have the time to teach everyone, so I can't make any promises.
That's your reason? You're just too busy? I thought you hated me. I guess I had nothing to worry about. In that case, I'm excited to get to know you better. Let's leave all that Dagda and Empire stuff in the past.
I can respect how incredibly concerned he gets about things that the other generation ended up doing. Takes on that guilt a little bit. Anyway, we're going to do this battle right now. And by right now, I mean in the next video. But basically right now. That's not true.